Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. For the Management of Information Security Group project, our group will present about Information Security Awareness Program titled Employee Cybersecurity Training in Telekom Malaysia. The team members consist of me, Nur Irwani, Nur Fazira, Nur Ikmalia, Mazwana and Umi Suhaila. As for organization background for corporate profile, Telekom Malaysia Berhad (TM) is the national connectivity and digital infrastructure provider and Malaysia's leading integrated telco, offering a comprehensive suite of communication services and solutions in fixed, telephony and broadband, mobility, content, Wi-Fi, ICT, cloud and smart services. TM is driven by stakeholder value creation in a highly competitive environment and places emphasis on delivering an enhanced customer experience via continuous customer service, quality improvement and innovation, whilst focusing on increased operational efficiency and productivity. As the enabler of the nation's Digital Malaysia aspiration, TM has been at the forefront of each telecommunication technology evaluation in the country and will continue to do so. It provides the communication backbone of Malaysia with the widest connectivity and convergence networks. TM remains committed to continuing to expand its network with a comprehensive digital infrastructure as it moves beyond connectivity services into new value-added digital services to serve a more digital lifestyle and society, digital businesses, and digital government. Next is TM Mission. TM Mission is We Deliver Life Made Easier to customers through converged lifestyle communication experiences, to businesses by collaborating and supporting them with integrated solutions, to nations by supporting socio-economic development through education, innovation and social initiatives. TM Vision is to make life and business easier for a better Malaysia. As for TM Objective, is to empower people by facilitating communication, simplifying mundane tasks, enabling information to flow seamlessly, and adding value by expanding customer reach and access. Next, project background. This employee cybersecurity training in Telekom will examine the Telekom employees' recognition of cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is an important part of the daily working routine. During the COVID-19 pandemic, work from home is being implemented and the employees need to use the internet for their work most of the time. Many are unaware that cybersecurity is their responsibility and even fewer are aware the best practices for sensitive data protection. There are two main concerns for cybersecurity issues for Telekom Malaysia, which are: first is lack of knowledge regarding threats in cybersecurity. People might be misinformed and unsure about action during the internet usage that has been considered dangerous behaviors. It led to the problem such as operational disruption and effects on the company's security. Second is spear phishing. It is a type of email or electronic communication fraud that aims single person, organization or company. It will endanger personal information as well as the company's valuable data. Even high-ranking targets within companies might be tricked and doing the action that they thought were safe. So, the programs that have been planned to overcome the issues are as listed. For the lack of knowledge regarding threats in cybersecurity issue, a distant learning seminar is a suitable program for the employees as it will build awareness and provide employees with the information that they need to combat threats. It will allow the participant to get information, instruction and guidance. Employees must be taught what the employer considers dangerous and how to recognize and react to the threats. This seminar can be attended from home and at the same time protecting the company asset. For the spear phishing issue, a computer-based training program can be conducted as it will train learners on knowledge and sharpen their skills. Employees can connect with many sorts of learning material via computers in practice with self-paced. The prevention step of spear phishing can be taken in a more understandable and manageable way. All employees need to know on how to detect and react when receiving a spear phishing email. The implementation of the program can help to protect confidentiality, reputation and availability of the organization's sensitive assets by implementing effective administrative technological and physical safeguards. Both programs will help Telekom Malaysia to protect their data information assets, including any intellectual property, and prevent downtimes. Customer and shareholder will have good trust and integrity for Telekom Malaysia.
Hi, I am Ikmalia and I am going to explain about Project Charter. Our project title is Employee Cybersecurity Training in Telekom. This project title is to describe what employees will undergo when they join this program, which is they will learn and gain cybersecurity knowledge as well as receive training to ensure that they fully understand their roles and responsibility when they encounter any cybersecurity attacks while working from home for TM. The project manager is Nofazira binti Muhammad Azmi and the project team members are Iwani, Mazwana, Umi and I, Ikmalia. This project are being sponsored by DG Telecommunications Sendirian Berhad, Nesagate Sendirian Berhad, and the project costs are around RM6,000. The planned date for this project is 22 August 2021 and it will be launched on 12 September 2021. Next is the project scope. This project are mainly for TM employees that use computer system while working from home. This is because since they will use many software and applications to complete their works, they are vulnerable to cyber attacks without even realizing it. This project have two programs, which are distance learning seminar and computer-based training related to cybersecurity. It requires 2 days to conduct both programs, where it will take place in employees' own working area in their homes. Next is the goals of this project are to offer additional cybersecurity awareness, training and technical skills to TM employees when they are working from home. TM information cybersecurity defense will be firm as all employees play their part in lowering company risk in getting cyber attack such as phishing. Besides that, TM data information will be protected by all levels of users, including the executive, to avoid bad effect on the company such as loss of revenues or bad perception among clients. Now, proceed to the objective of this project are to ensure all employees know cybersecurity threats and spear phishing to avoid such any effect on TM data security defense, allow executive and users to identify more cybersecurity risks and get the information that they need in order to counter them, allow executive and users to discover cybersecurity threats and gain the knowledge they require to prevent them, sharpen skill by undergoing training to prevent cybersecurity threats such as phishing, and protect company information data from the executive level to the general users. As for project justification, due to the pandemic and MCO enforced by the government, TM is taking the initiative to ensure that their information and data will still be protected by all employees during their span of working from home. Thus, to make sure this project goes as planned, TM are collaborating with DG and the Nesagate, where each of the organization will receive benefit for their company. DG will help TM gain access to more stable connectivity while their employees are working from home and office, and TM will provide DG with their large and reliable network infrastructure that covers more areas in Malaysia including Sabah and Sarawak, as well as increasing their customers. As for Nesagate, they help TM in terms of conducting both programs as they are cybersecurity consulting and services company. Next, TM will help Nesagate in giving more exposure as TM is a big company that is trusted by consumer. Next is project critical success factors, where this project has a high chance of success as it has a few critical success factors that were recommended. First is to use an experienced and qualified facilitator who runs the program smoothly and make sure they stay on track. Nesagate has been established in 2010, complete more than 400 projects, and some of their clients are large group such as Bank Islam and Maxis. So they will ensure TM project will run more smoothly. Besides that, this project also gains sponsorship that will benefit both companies, where the companies can utilize what they gain to ensure that their company grow and expand in the future. In this case, DG and Nesagate will be the sponsor and support TM in conducting this project, while TM will help them cover more areas as well as giving a big exposure and increasing their consumers. Moreover, this project also compulsory to the executive of TM to join, as their presence will make employees more enthusiastic during the programs. Next, TM has a clear and specific goals and objective for this project which will benefit the company, executive and employees. Employees will get additional technological skills that they could use wherever they are, and the company will have more skilled employees with knowledge of cybersecurity. Thus, all parties will gain benefit when the project's objectives are met.
I am Fazira. So right here we can see is the task and key milestone of our project. As for this standard learning seminar, there are a total of 6 tasks needed to be completed, starting from defining learning tasks, teaching tutorial, games, exercises, simulation, as well as problem solving exercises. The duration for this task needed to be completed is from 22nd of August until 28th of August. After that, we will proceed with the computer-based training tasks, which are in designing the interface of the graphic interface, prototypes, blueprints, preparing the learner and trainer, as well as conducting a pilot test and ensure that all resources are well prepared and ready and functional. And then our actual distance learning seminar and computer-based training will be held on 12 September 2021, followed by the assessment will be conducted until 14 September of 2021. Based on the key milestone and the task listed that I have mentioned just now, we have come up with a Gantt chart of our own project. This Gantt chart is being created because it is easily to be understood, and also the visual presentations of the framework is more clear. As we can see from our Gantt chart, our project preparation will take a total of 24 days, which is less than a month. Let's move on to the assumption and constraint. These are some of our project assumption and constraint. As for distance learning seminar, for task 1, which is defining learning tasks, our assumption is that everyone will understand the learning task being defined. However, the constraint might be the lack of concern among employee itself. For the second task, which is tutorial teaching procedures, we assume that it will be an effective learning. However, the constraint might be the inorganized procedures are being conducted. Then, as for computer-based training, which is the first task is creating a user interface. So we assume that the outcome will be very attractive. However, because Telekom Malaysia has lack of IT designers, so that is the constraint for the task 1. And then for task 2, which is creating prototypes, same goes to the first task. Our constraint is might be the Telekom Malaysia does not have lack of internal experts that will produce result in our assumptions that full type of prototype will be produced. The reason why we are suggesting our project to Telekom Malaysia is because our project will give the company nothing but only benefits. So the first one, our project will create a security attentive culture in Telekom Malaysia, whereby the training on a regular basis will instill the stronger behavior among employees. Once it becomes a habit, the employee of the Telekom Malaysia will continue to do it as if it is their second nature. Thus, through reinforcement training with various channels such as poster and email, guarantee that the company will remain security focused. Next is protect asset. So, as we are aware that security breach is not only damaging a company reputation, it is also give big impact on financial. Therefore, to protect the dollar, the money value, to protect the company asset, it is best for Telekom Malaysia to invest in training at an early stage. Thirdly is the downtime prevention. If an accident or if data breach happen, it will require time to examine and to restore. It is the valuable times that employees must dedicate to resuming the operations. Therefore, it will certainly disrupt the workflow and timelines of Telekom Malaysia. Even a few hours of downtime, it might create a significant inconvenience to the company. Last but not least is the employee enforcement empowerment. This is because if there will be no accident, incident or data breach happen in Telekom Malaysia, if the employee have confidence in their data interactions followed by the security procedures they learn from the project. And as for your information, that human mistake was reported to be leading cause of breach in 2015 with 37% accounting for all the incident. Therefore, through the project, the employees will be learn on how to secure an organization while utilizing technology, and therefore there will be no longer uncertainty on what security precautions to be implemented in the future.
Next is defining security awareness target group. This project is created to spread security awareness for the targeted group, which are the executive or management and general users. Executive consists of managerial individuals such as the executive, manager and supervisor. They must know about the importance of cybersecurity and the requirement of understanding and supporting information security at the organizational level. Thus, they should be responsible to set a good example for their employees for them to look up to. As for general users, they consist of all TM employees that do not have expertise in cybersecurity and should be taught the principles of security such as reporting suspicious email, avoid clicking phishing or clickbait, and password management. After entering both programs, general users will gain extra knowledge on the do and don'ts of data and information security. Thus, in future, their skills and knowledge can be polished and help the company to grow more.
Hi, I'm Mazwana. So, I will explain about the program learning objective. First of all, as mentioned by my friend before, the lack of knowledge among Telekom Berhad employees as well as spear phishing are among the issues that have been highlighted. Due to COVID-19 outbreak, majority of employees in Telekom Malaysia had to work from home. It may cause some cybersecurity risks if not taken action by themselves. The reason is those employees who work from home are at a much higher risk than those who work in office. This is because home connections are less secure and cyber criminals can gain access to a company's network more easily. To prevent that, there are two programs under the same project with the same goals of assisting and educating employees about information security at home. So, I will explain more about the objective of these two programs in the next slide. The objective of this distance learning program is to raise awareness among Telekom employees about the importance of cybersecurity in the organization. It is important that employees play a role in protecting their organization information and maintain the security so that there are no outside threats, especially when work from home. Through this program, it may increase the strength of technical skill towards the employees in the development of a more powerful technical defense against threats. Technical defenses require human input, putting employees on a road to a greater security awareness is the only ways to progress. By the end of this program, the employees of TM will be more aware of their surrounding. As a consequence of this training, they are also able to incorporate the technical skill that they have been taught, and so that the employees can apply those techniques into their work with the understanding of cybersecurity and what procedure the employees can apply if that event happens. So, the next program is a computer-based training or known as CBT. The objective of this program is to ensure that all Telekom Malaysia employees can use specific computer application or software provided by the organization itself, even at the home, and to ensure that their company's information security is protected without the use of other software that is not a part of the organization. Apart from that, this training will teach them to utilize the technology, and when they will know exactly what security measure that need to be applied. It will be instructed by a software developer who may assist them to run the applications. By the end of this program, the employees will be able to organize and run the application by themselves to prevent spear phishing, ransomware, and other threats from hacking. In this slide is the communication plan for this project. First is our target market. In TM is executive and general user, which is the staff of TM. For both the information distributed through online like Zoom meeting, email, Google Form, or any other online platform that are accessible. The reason why the communications channel is using online platform is because of the MCO, and most employees is work from home. That is the communication need. As for the executive, the level of knowledge is medium to high compared to the general user where their level of knowledge is medium to slow. For the assumption, they trust technology and use it almost on a daily basis. Constraint for the executive is overusage of the technology for almost every task, but for the general user, the lack of security and overusage of the technology. Both message is ways to stay safe online while work from home. Both communication orders is awareness thing. The objective for executive to raising awareness of information security. As for the general user, their objective to training and raising awareness of the information security while working from home. Their timing throughout the year, and lastly for the feedback tools, both is using email, Google Form, and the online feedback. This photo, it shows what is the objective of each program that may encourage them to join this project, which might help their employees to be more aware about the cybersecurity, especially when work from home.
For measurement metrics, the first one is lack of knowledge. The awareness for it is employee can understand what cyber risks are, how cyber attack could affect the company, and how to reduce the cybercrime from occurring. The impact will be increase in number of employees that aware and have good knowledge about cybersecurity. And we can measure it by using questionnaire and wide grey black box security test assessment. The frequency will be monthly and will be measured by security team. Next point for lack of knowledge is employee will have critical thinking skills and other related cybersecurity skills. The impact will be the cybersecurity culture in workplace increase. Method used is online quiz and security awareness proficiency assessment and will be held monthly and measured by IT and security team. Next point is phishing awareness. The awareness will make employees able to respond properly to the phishing attack, and the impact for it is the number of employees who fall victim to phishing attack decrease. We can measure it by using scale response survey and phishing assessment. This will be held monthly and measured by security team. Next point is employee can learn how the suspected email are recognized and practice may be applied through phishing. The impact of it is number of individuals who detect and report a phishing email increase. We can measure this by online quiz and phishing assessment and held monthly that measured by the security team. Then phishing awareness also help business to create a strong security culture, and the impact will be increase in number of employees that follow facility procedures. We can measure it by using survey and phishing assessment and held monthly measured by security team. For the execution checklist, we have completed all the tasks stated in this table except for obtain appropriate senior management support funding and relaunch the program tasks. To conclude, the security training program is important for cybersecurity reduction in workplace. This program will provide employees with a security information system and proactively identifying, measuring and managing safety mechanisms and tools. Lastly, this program will give benefits to Telekom Malaysia since they can secure its information and data assets from internal and external threats.